US President Donald Trump has given the Hamas an ultimatum of 3 to 4 days to respond to his 20-point peace plan for Gaza, agreed to by Israel's Benjamin Netanyahu on Monday at the White House. The plan will bring about a complete ceasefire in Gaza, followed by the release of all Israeli hostages and remains of the dead within 72 hours by the Hamas, which will not only have to give up running Gaza, but also its arms and effectively disband. A lot will unfold thereafter, which is expected to lead to the establishment of a Palestinian state. But for now, the Hamas is weighing its options. Take a look.
It was all smiles and handshakes at the White House between US President Donald Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu as the American leader's 20-point peace plan was announced to the world. An ultimatum was also served to Hamas to either accept what's being offered or face the music at the hands of the Israeli Defense Forces. Trump sounded upbeat about the prospects of the proposal.
But if accepted by Hamas, this proposal calls for the release of all remaining hostages immediately, but in no case more than 72 hours. So the hostages are coming back, and it means the immediate end to the war itself, not just Gaza. It's the war itself. Under the plan, Arab and Muslim countries have committed, and in writing in many cases, but I actually would take their word for it, the people I mentioned, I'd take their word for it, to demilitarize Gaza, and that's quickly.
Netanyahu gave assent to Trump's plan, describing it as a critical step towards peace in the Middle East. But at the same time, he warned Hamas to accept it completely without any deviations, else Israel will take matters into its own hands.
But if Hamas rejects your plan, Mr. President, or if they supposedly accept it and then basically do everything to counter it, then Israel will finish the job by itself. This can be done the easy way, or it can be done the hard way, but it will be done. We prefer the easy way, but it has to be done.
Some of the key proposals of the 20-point peace plan include an immediate cessation of military operations, the release within 72 hours of 20 living Israeli hostages held by Hamas and the remains of more than 24 believed to be dead, hundreds of detained Palestinians and the remains of other Gazans to be released by Israel, Hamas to lay down its arms and to have no role in governing Gaza, full aid to be immediately sent into the Gaza Strip once sides agree to the proposal, future governance of the Strip by a technocratic, apolitical Palestinian committee with oversight by an international board of peace headed by Trump, with former UK Prime Minister Tony Blair and other leaders as members. The plan leaves the door open for a future Palestinian state. But within hours of the White House announcement, Netanyahu categorically rejected having accepted the proposal for a Palestinian state.
Prime Minister, there's a question being asked. Did you agree to a Palestinian state?
Absolutely not. It is not written in the agreement either, but one thing, we said we would resist in force to a Palestinian state. President Trump also said what he said, that he understands it. He also said at the UN that it would be a huge reward to terrorism and a danger to the state of Israel. And of course, we will not accept it.
Hardliners in Netanyahu's own government, like the far-right finance minister Bezalel Smotrich, put out a statement on social media saying accepting Trump's peace proposal means neglecting all the lessons from the 7th of October 2023 attack, when Hamas fighters stormed into southern Israel, killing 1,200 people and taking over 250 hostages. Following the announcement, Qatar said it was set to hold talks with Hamas negotiators and Turkey to discuss Trump's Gaza plan. Its foreign ministry spokesperson said Hamas will study it responsibly.
The negotiating delegation promised to study it responsibly, which is what is happening now. Even today, there will be another meeting with the presence of Turkish side as well as the negotiating delegation. All of this is aimed at consulting on this plan and pushing, as we said, towards an end to this war through this plan.
The fate of the Palestinian people in Gaza hangs in balance as Hamas weighs its options. It appears to be a catch-22 situation for the group, as it risks being wiped out by the IDF if it rejects Trump's plan. But even if it accepts the proposal, it may be no less than signing its own death warrant. Bureau Report, DD India.